I got the package. I'm so excited to open this. It really gets me curious, what exactly are the iPhones wrapped up in? Are they in the Apple box? Because I do know that people actually sell the boxes itself for a separate price, and then the chargers and all of those. So I'm really curious how exactly the phones come. It was supposed to come on October 8th. Today's October 10. However, they did say that shipping was delayed and it would come October 21st, but it came 12 days early. So this video was not planned at all. I was not supposed to be filming this video today. I was actually just about to go to bed. I saw that my package was outside my house, so I had no choice but to open it because I'm so excited. And there should be 3 iPhones in here. I purchased all 3 of the iPhone 17 Pro Maxes in all different colors. I obviously cannot do the comparison right now since I'm recording with my 17 Pro Max. However, I will be doing a separate video of comparing it when my husband's phone is here. And then that way I can actually use his to record mine. So it's in another box with more tape. They are pretty heavy. Okay, this is the big reveal. Let's take her out. And the reviews on the seller of this phone, they had very positive reviews and it looked like they were all human. It wasn't like bought or anything.
I will be the judge to that.
And we have more tape, but now we really gotta be careful just because the phones are in here now. I also have a box knife. I'm too lazy to get it. This is crazy. I haven't taken it out and it already feels like the real thing. What? Now, I know it's a dummy and it's not supposed to turn on, but this feels like the real thing. So why do I feel like it might just turn on? And it's heavy. Okay, I'm not gonna get too excited. It says it's a dummy phone. It's not supposed to turn on. Okay, so obviously they're not in boxes. They don't have chargers, but it was wrapped in like a pretty thick bubble wrap and then more bubble wrap to go. Okay, I'm so excited to open these. Like I said, I got all 3 of the 17 Pro Max models. I'm so excited. And I honestly don't really know why I'm excited. Like I have the real thing, but I feel like for $15, like that's how much it costs to build this phone without like any of the tech inside. So these 2 have labels on them. It says 17 Pro Max, 17 Pro Max, but this one does not have a label. So I don't know. I'm really excited. I want to open the orange one first. So let's take the orange one out. There's even a screen protector on this. What in the world? Stop it right now.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm in shock. This looks exactly like the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Okay, all right. Let's take the screen protector thing off. And the buttons do work. I love how the fake iPhone comes with a screen protector, like to keep it from scratches until you get an actual screen protector, but the real thing doesn't. Guys, I promise you it feels like the real thing, and even the weight, it feels like the real thing. It does sound a little different. I haven't ever done that to like the actual iPhone, but it does sound pretty cheap. But okay, this one is the deep blue. And does it already have scratches? I thought that was a scratch there, but it's like some leftover plastic, I guess, that got into the camera. If I was holding this out in public, like nobody would know this is a fake one. Should I do a drop test on this? I think I'm gonna do a drop test on this. I would never do a drop test on my actual phone, but I'm sorry, but what am I gonna use this for? I have to do a drop test. Okay, and lastly, this is the color of like my actual phone. So this will really like either break it or make it. Yeah, it's not that good. Oh, I guess this one also has a SIM card tray as well. But, okay, this is very weird. Only the silver has the SIM card tray. And it's very ironic because the Cosmic Orange and the Deep Blue had the 17 Pro Max written while this one didn't. And I do feel like there's definitely a difference in the quality between this and these 2, which I'm not sure why. Okay, so now the moment of truth that we're all waiting for. Do these dummy phones turn on? My solid guess is no, because they're dummy phones. They're not supposed to turn on. I don't even know if the USB-C port works. I'm gonna try that out. I'm really hoping I don't burn my house down right now. It's very loose, so it's not like an actual USB-C port. That one's more snug. Okay, but I feel like this is like ruining my USB-C cable, so we're not gonna do that anymore. I don't think it's gonna turn on, especially considering like you can't even charge it, but let's see. We're gonna hold the power button. Yeah, no. I really want to unscrew this to see what's inside. You could unscrew it, put in like the battery, the storage, and everything like that. But I'm pretty sure for a more affordable price, you could totally make your own. The deep blue does not turn on, and I'm assuming the other ones don't either. Okay, none of them turn on. I will say, build quality-wise, the silver is not that good. Like, I feel like it really feels fake, while the other ones don't feel as fake. Maybe it's just because I have the silver, so I can notice more flaws in it, but I'm not sure. But can we look at those? Okay, I really want to talk about what exactly is on these phones. We got our 3 cameras, the flash, our microphone. We obviously have our new redesign over here for the camera spot, and then same thing on the bottom. Everything is like the redesign. There's nothing from last year on here. And then on the sides, we have our camera button, and then we have our on and off switch, the power switch. On the other side, we have our action button, and then volume up, volume down with the 2 antenna bands. And then as I mentioned, these two, they don't have the SIM card tray. However, this one does. These two said iPhone 17 Pro Max on the bubble wrap, but however, on this one, it said absolutely nothing. So I don't know what exactly happened there. On the top, we pretty much have like our cameras out there. And then on the bottom, we have our speaker, microphone, and USB-C port. To be completely honest, I feel like I'm in heaven because I've always wanted to hold phones like this together, but I know it will get scratched if I do it to the real thing. And honestly, this is also probably getting scratched, but I don't really care. Like, it's not the real thing. Which is why I might actually do a drop test on these, so stay tuned for that. I might not. I did, however, notice there's like this little part, there's that here, and I guess that's like the wrap that they put on, and I kind of wonder if that comes off. You could totally take that off. I just picked at it and the color got even worse. And then on the front, there's the front cameras. And I guess all these cameras are fake since like it doesn't turn on or anything. But how cool would it be if these actually turned on? I'm honestly super impressed at these iPhones because for $15, I think that's a steal of a deal regardless of the fact it's fake. I can't really do math that well, but I'll put up here how many times more an actual iPhone 17 Pro Max costs. But honestly, I think that this is wild. Now, unless you put these side by side, I honestly do not think you will notice unless you're like a super strong iPhone 17 Pro Max user. I feel like these are awesome iPhones for prop use, and I think that's what it mentioned even in the actual website. I really want to try on the actual case for the iPhone 17 Pro Max to see if it fits. I just took the case off of my actual iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I love this case, by the way. This is by ESR, and it's like a kickstand case, which is absolutely awesome. Not sponsored whatsoever. I just love this case so much, and it's awesome because you can like place it like that and like watch YouTube and stuff like that. But anyways, moving on. That's crazy. This is on the deep blue. This one fits so much more easy. Okay, and the last one, the cosmic orange. And be honest, if you saw this phone from afar, would you think it's the real thing or the fake? Because it just feels like the iPhone 17 Pro Max turned off. Honestly, especially in a case, it feels exactly like my phone. If you are looking for a prop phone for $15, these are not bad at all. It's crazy how I feel like I'm holding $7,000 in my hand when in reality it's like about $50. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.